Hello everybody, this is Sam Soto from Melodic Metal Suggestions, and we are in another episode of Grow Your Opinion, and this time I'm bringing you a Finnish band that it took me 5 seconds to like them and to get in contact with somebody. I don't know, maybe the manager, I don't know really who answered me the emails, but I asked them for an interview because I totally love them. So before I start, I'm gonna introduce you Jenny, Alex, and Valtteri. Please, can you introduce yourself, and who are you, and which instrument or what do you do in the band, please?
Well, maybe I start. I do the vocals and also some of the composing of the songs with our guitarist Teemu, and I also write all the lyrics of the songs.
Nice.
Okay, I'm Valtteri, and I'm the drummer in this band, and I also am the one of the original 3, I would say. So I'm also giving my opinions on what Jenny and Teemu are doing.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm Alex. I play the keys, and I'm the newest addition to the band.
Oh, nice. Okay, and all together, who else is missing?
Teemu is obviously missing because he always refuses all interviews where he needs to speak English because
Okay.
I don't know how, but I think he actually does. He's insecure about that. Yeah,
it's
but
valid.
he is our guitar. We do the composing together, and then there's Mr. who is our second guitarist, and also our bassist is missing.
I see. And all them together is, please correct me if I'm gonna say it wrong, but the name of the band is Rioghan. Did I say correct?
That is, yeah, I will accept all the pronunciations of the word because it seems like everyone has a different opinion how it's supposed to be pronounced, and actually I haven't found a very reliable source that could tell me which it actually is. So I have decided that every single one is correct until proven otherwise. So thank you. That's it.
But what is the correct one for you? How would you say it?
Well, in Finland we just say how it's written, so it's Rioghan. But in interviews I usually say Rioghan.
Yeah. Maybe they are.
And also I've heard some natives say it Rioghan.
Rioghan, yes.
Rioghan, yes. But I don't know. Everything counts.
So we accept.
The important thing is that people talk about you. That's it.
That's right.
It looks so simple. The word looks so simple, but it's somehow not. I don't get it.
Yeah. It depends where you're from, I think.
But hey, we have a Finnish band called Stratovarius, so
Yes,
we can manage with this one.
Everybody say the different way. Stratovarius, yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, guys, I have some questions for that will help us to know more about you. And like I said before I start recording, I read some stuff about you, and I would like to know if it's true. You never know. And the first question I have is, I read that everything started with Jenny, and because you were writing poems. Is that correct?
This is true.
Oh, okay. 1 point for Wikipedia then. No, but no, that's nice. And now my question is, how do you go from writing poems to making music? In which point do you decide, like, what if I add music to this?
Well, I was writing at first since I was like 13 years old or something like that, and then I thought I have always listened to music, and I have actually played the piano like 10 years, but I never really liked it. But the music always was in the second place, kind of, in my life. But then when I was about 20 years old, I found out I know how to sing.
Oh.
And then I got to singing classes, and then I realized that actually I can do something with this music thing instead of just listening to it. And then at some point it kind of occurred to me that maybe I can put these two passions of mine together and make music about the poems.
Oh, nice. And in which point did you start like because I read that you started making music alone. In which point did you understand or believe that, oh no, I cannot do this by myself. I need to start making this or creating this as a real band with all members. How was it?
Well, I'm not sure if I still understand that I can do this. So it's kind of just one thing led to another, and then it happened. At first, like I was doing it with a few producers, and then when we made the EP Black and Sky, after that, I realized that maybe I want some real instruments, because in Black and Sky everything is mostly made with computer, so, and MIDI stuff. So after that, I really wanted to have some actual instruments, and also I wanted to make a full-length album, and I wanted to get some people involved that maybe would think the same as me, and maybe we could like elevate our things somehow. And there it kind of went on.
And you, Valtteri, how did you enter in the equation? Like, because it sounds like kind of crazy that somebody comes to you and tell you, you know what, I have some poems, but I want to make some music. Was it like that, or how was it?
Yeah, well, the origins of Rioghan as it is now, I think, started in 2021, basically when Jenny found out about Teemu through his mutual contact. And I knew Teemu from other projects, and when these two guys started planning for the album, and they wanted the real drums on it, so that's when Teemu first asked me that would I be interested, and I heard some demos. I think there was Promises and probably Reflection. So basically two of the most difficult songs on the first album. Come to think of it, and yes, I was, and that was when I heard Jenny's singing for the first time, and I was basically blown away by the feelings, and it's very intriguing and interesting music. So this very technical, progressive music, which I've been loving all my life, Dream Theater and Rush and Lepros, those bands, and that combined with this unusually touching singing in that genre. So usually you hear these guys sing something about something, and then sometimes it makes sense, like in Rush, but sometimes it doesn't, like in some other very technically oriented bands. But this had the flavor of which I also love, like Tori Amos, and and I don't know, that touched me, and and of course I said yes, and it kind of took off from there. We made that first album, just the three of us. So it's my drumming, and Teemu played everything else on that album, and so that was the foundation for this lineup.
And fun fact about this, how Valtteri was introduced to me by Teemu. Teemu sent me a video of Valtteri playing the piano and was like, hey, could we take this guy as drummer? And I watched the video where he wasn't playing drums, he was playing piano. Like, yeah, of course. He plays it well.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So we have no
Nice.
idea what we are doing, but somehow we are doing this.
Yeah. No
What an
idea what I
audition.
was doing.
Yeah.
But it paid off.
Yeah. Alex came to band because he's so good. I don't know, learning the more or cooking food or I don't know what.
Yeah. Yeah, it was funny that, and it was a shame because I feel that it's a shame that the first song I listened from you guys was 520 or 520 because I would love to listen the very first single you release and then go progressively, and then get to the point where you are the most evolved times and all that. But at the same time, that's the music that catch me. I found the melody really nice. I found the production, like I told you, like really nice, and I found your voice, Jenny, excellent. When I when I started looking at in your songs, I saw Chandelier, and I said, "Oh no, they tried a cover from Chandelier. This is where I'm going to know what Jenny is capable of." So I started listening to it. It's not an easy song at all, and
No, it isn't.
it was
No, it's
amazing. No, it's not, and it was amazing. Also, I saw Frozen. Okay, here we go again. Then amazing. So yes, you can sing. That's the conclusion. You can sing. And now, how do you usually do your music, guys? Like, do you start writing again a poem, or now you just change totally the direction of how you create the music?
Well, it varies. We can do both. Like, I of course I write all the time, but then we have also made a few songs that I have actually written the lyric straight to the song. But usually the usual way is that there is a separate poem that somehow pairs to the song. The demo usually makes demos that they have like this. It's like a part of one song. There might be a chorus or a melody of something. And then when I hear it, I just know, okay, this is going to go with that. And they kind of just intertwine in a way. Or then what we have also done, that sometimes when I write things, they have a melody already in my head. And then I just, because I really can't anything much, then I just sing the melody with the words, and then we'll start building from there.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, because this is a very interesting question, because I've been asking it to all the bands, and every single one has a different way. Some of them, they write first the lyrics and then they mash it to the song, but then on the fly they had to change the lyrics so they can match it. One of the bands that I interviewed, they play some progressive part of the song where the singer didn't know what kind of lyric at in that part of the song, and she just went like a very weird sound that has nothing to do, no lyrics. She just made something that fit on that part, and I found that kind of things amazing, because that's what probably the best part of the song, when she does like a something very weird. But now, Alex, how was it for you to join this band? Like, what were you doing before, and did you like it immediately? How was it?
I was doing other band projects and all that, and now I'm studying music production myself. And originally I was asked by them also then to play keys live as just like a live member on our tour with Wheel, if you know that band from Finland. Yeah. And after the tour, we began discussing the idea that I'd be a full-time member. And I don't remember exactly how it went, but I remember it was it was quite an easy yes from me, at least after the tour. Yeah. And I remember before the tour, only the first album was released,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember I loved it instantly.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know if I would be capable of playing the songs. I just
Yeah.
because I'm not like technically the most accomplished pianist, if you could say. But I just said yes and then figured it out on the way.
Okay.
And it seems like it went well.
Yeah.
It did.
Something,
That's basically exactly what happened with me when I joined the band. I heard the two most difficult songs, and
Yeah.
I knew I can't play these right away, but I guess I have to if I'm going to join this. Yes.
Yeah, because sometimes when the drums are like computer demos or something, I think you can just add a lot of
Yeah. We've heard those three-handed drummers and four-legged fighter guys.
I can imagine. And something I also read and I found very interesting is that you have collaborations from some member from Catatonia and some member from Leprous. Is that correct?
Yeah. With the first album, the first full-length album, Different Kinds of Losses, we made one song with Katatonia's Jonas. It's the first song of the album Sight. And then we also made two songs with Leprous's Einar. And those are Bruises and Lights from the first album.
How did you get that?
This has been asked often, and I have the most boring answer ever.
Oh,
I thought, like, sometimes I get these like days that I feel like I can do anything, which is like one day per year, and other days I'm like I can't do anything. But that one day when I feel like I can do anything, I usually do something crazy and stupid. And that year I decided that maybe I just sent a message in Instagram to everyone that I like. Maybe you want to do this album with me. We had the Black and Sky EP. I'm not sure. I think it wasn't even released fully at that point, but I just added a Dropbox link that, okay, this is what we have been doing, and I would like to make a full-length album. Do you want to join? And then they said yes. I think it was interesting enough. Yeah.
No, it's not boring at all. It's like, you know what came to my mind is like when the movie Rocky, the first Rocky, that it was just an amateur boxer, and then some big boxer decided to give a chance to somebody that was just starting, you know. And that's what I imagine when I hear your story. It's not boring at all. It's wow, it's amazing.
Yeah,
that's the power of
what we did, and now we are here.
Yes, wow.
And on our second album, we had the honor to work with Vikram Shankar, who has been playing with Pain of Salvation on their tours, and last year he joined Within Temptation and is now a member in that band. And he's also a great writer and also keyboard player. And actually, his keyboards are heard a lot on the Kept album because Alex was.
We didn't have Alex yet, kinda. Alex played some solo on Kept album.
Yeah,
and
then Alex came and just surpassed everything, and now he's in the band. Well, no, Vikram wasn't in the band.
It was not stressful at all to come and play the keys. When Teemu said, yeah, Vikram is doing the keys for that. All right.
Oh my god.
All right, let's get past him. Thank you.
Yeah, but I like the attitude that you said, okay, I'll do it.
But this forthcoming Frozen EP, this is our first effort that we've done all by ourselves, right? Am I right? Yeah. So,
and this,
I think And I think, to be honest, I think it sounds the best we've done so far, because you can hear. I think it's those not so obvious things probably for the listeners, but when you look things from within, you can hear this, that we have been playing together live and doing stuff together, so it shows, and hopefully listener can hear that as well. So really proud of that.
What do you have prepared for this year? Because the year is just beginning. Are you already booked? Are you some plans already? What is coming for the band?
We are releasing the Frozen EP during this spring, and then we have a few shows booked, and we are making demos with Teemu. Actually, in a few weeks we are going to my cottage and try to piece something together, some new stuff. We already have a few things, but this time we have been so busy with all kinds of other life that we decided that, okay, now we just put this to our calendars, we go to the cottage, and then we think about it. Because other times we have kind of just done everything in the midst of anything else. And we have been just, sending demos back and forth. But right now it feels like we need this. We need to make space for this and do only that and see how it works now.
And how do you see yourself right now? Do you think that you are in a point where you could feel like you made it, or you feel like we're still trying to get where our dreams are? How do you feel as a band?
You mean, are we quitting now? Yeah, we made it.
No, of course. I think
Definitely not.
the most difficult
Definitely
thing
not.
is to. I think the most difficult thing is not to get there; is to stay there.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Definitely, we haven't made it there yet, but we are enjoying the process and love doing this and love doing this live show. And always something cool is sort of bubbling under, and hopefully, but you never know how these things go. Sometimes it doesn't go anywhere, and sometimes something extraordinary happens. We close this meeting, and Jerpa, our manager, calls us and says that, hey, next week we are playing with these and these guys, and we are just damn. We were 1 minute ago in that meeting. We couldn't say that. And
Yes.
You never know. But
yeah, you never know.
It's fun.
Yes,
and hopefully a lot of cool things are ahead of us.
But okay. But what are your dreams? What? How do you see the band in the next 3, 5, 10 years? Where do you want to get?
I think this is kind of I've been thinking about this a lot, but then time and time again I kind of feel like I don't want to make any certain kind of roadmap for us, because I'm afraid that when I do that, then I'm just trying to accomplish things from a list, and I really don't want to do that. I'm like, of course we have plans, like we want to play bigger shows, like maybe that's our plan right now. I think we want to go to Europe. Those are like short-term plans right now. We want to make a next album, but like to think like I think some people do that, like, okay, in 5 years we want to have 17 million Instagram followers or something like that. And I don't want to do that, and I don't want to do numbers like at all, because I play with numbers in my day job all the time, so I kind of hate them, and I just want to be on the journey. And now that we have our manager who is doing a lot of stuff for us and making things happen, I'm kind of like I'm waiting. I'm doing my part, and I'm doing my best, and then I'm just kind of enjoying the scenery right now.
Good. Yeah, yeah. I think that the best we can do. Yeah.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
so we are working our asses off all the time, but
Yeah.
and kind of going hopefully in the right direction, but we don't have that board with those, you know,
Yes.
those image pictures where there's an Hawaiian island, and there's some cool cars and nothing like that. We just love making music.
Yeah, I always get different answers, and some people tell me we wanna be as big as Gojira, or we wanna play like in a backend. We wanna play like there's. I always get different answers, and that's why I think it's so interesting. And I like your answer because it's like we're working hard. We have, of course, we have some dreams like playing in big concerts, like maybe Latin America, Japan, something like that.
Yeah.
But you are not making like crazy dreams, that maybe you could feel bad if you don't get there or something. But I think that's the best way to do. Like keep working, and you have to trace like small goals, and then, like you said, eventually you may give a very big jump and you didn't even notice it.
Yeah,
And I think that's better.
Yeah, I saw this. I think it was some sentence, but it like said that never underestimate the power of grind. You might be doing something for 4 years and nothing happens, and then in a 1 month, all the things happens at once.
Yes.
So you shouldn't be depressed by those 4 years that nothing happens.
Correct.
Because it might be waiting around the corner that some cool things happen.
So I think that's for everybody.
Yeah, so that works with everything. Yeah, true. And
and I
so that's why we are.
It's like there just might be a day that some right person sees something at the right time, and you just can't do anything about it, really.
Yeah.
But you have to do something. If you don't do anything, then nothing probably.
Then nothing will happen. Exactly.
Yeah.
And for me, what I hear from you guys, that the only advantage I have, because I'm not a musician, the only advantage I have is that I've been listening to tons of bands, tons of music, and again, like I said, I feel very proud. Probably the only thing I feel proud about that so far I've been identifying music and bands that I think that they have a great potential to make something. And not all of them has the same luck, of course, but it happened already that I've been interviewing some band that boom, suddenly, boom, they are up there. And I'm thinking, like Mariana Rest, I interviewed Mariana Rest when they started coming up, and then the last year they became really big. Or Jotun, I don't know if you know Jotun.
Yeah.
From Denmark. I interviewed them when they were starting there, and then the next week after I interviewed them, they went to the 70,000 tons of metal, and then from there, boom, they just started growing up. And I saw them here in a place that is called Rocken. It's a festival, and I saw them there, and I talked to them and everything, and it was great because so I'm not saying that because of that you're gonna be that lucky, but what I'm saying is that you have the material, you have the music, you have everything that I think you have all the potential to make it great, because your music is amazing. Honestly, it's amazing. And your boss, Jenny, beautiful.
Thank you.
Really beautiful. And now, I want Alex to talk a little bit more.
Okay.
Well, what is do you feel like the freedom, like to come to the guys and said, "Hey guys, look at this, I'm just getting this song, I'm just creating this song, let's make the music." Do you feel that freedom, and do you think that that's something that you will do in the future?
Yes, I haven't done it yet, but I know that it will happen at some point. The only thing stopping it from happening now is that I write a lot with a lot of different people. So to have an idea that instantly feels like this can only be for us, that hasn't happened yet, but I already feel like it's not long. It's not long until that happens.
In
But
which,
yeah, I just wanted to say that the what Alex put on that EP shouldn't be underestimated, because that was very, very much a cool sound and stuff.
Yeah.
You didn't write songs for that, but production wise and that
I'm gonna go
album
back and listen to it and pay attention to the keyboards.
Yeah.
That's something I like, you know.
Sounds really different from what we have done before, because I think there really is a different approach with the keys. Even though also in this release with the EP, also we did like we have done before. Demo has done the demo keys in there, but then when Alex took over, they somehow elevated to a whole different level.
Yeah, for example,
there's a very different sound and very, very different emotion within them. Really,
can you remember?
I'm really looking forward to what we do.
Yeah, Alex, can you remember that the beginning thing with Frozen, the song?
Yeah.
Ding 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 ding. It was something totally different that Teemu had with that. Originally in the demos, and you came up with this cool sleep token kind of riff, and I remember I was so blown away when I heard that, because it was a completely new angle to that, and that came. It sort of stays there behind the song throughout.
It's almost in every part of the song, buried somewhere. Yeah. That's true.
So
yes. I noticed it. I noticed it. I didn't really remember, or I don't really remember exactly what was the thing that I listened. That, you know, when you listen to a cover, sometimes you get very judgeful. You know, like you try to judge
of course.
the cover, of course. And I was thinking, man, I don't like a cover, even when it's metal. I don't like a cover that is exactly the same.
Yeah.
I like when the band creates something and put the this is our cover, you know.
Yeah, and I insisted that, and I insisted that you won't bring those piano chords too early, because listener won't guess the song from the first few bars. You know, isn't ding ding ding. What is this song? And when the piano strikes in, of course you notice exactly. These are the familiar chords, and you know what this is. But kind of surprised for the first 10-15 seconds. That's cool.
Yeah. Now that you say this is right, I remember that I felt that thing. I felt the thing, because of course you start playing, you play Frozen, and you immediately remember how the song starts. And you're waiting for that starting. Is like hey, where is Frozen?
Yeah.
And also the tempo is up quite a bit if you compare it to the original. So
that's true.
It's really nice. The final product is amazing, because it's like not exactly the same. You gave it your own way to do it, but still it's amazing. It like honestly, it could be totally your song. It doesn't sound like a cover. And again, Jenny, great job. I don't know.
If only Madonna did one of our songs. That would be
if only.
We are waiting for that.
You never know. You never know. You're like one day they will. She will repay the favor. You know. You never know.
Then we have made it. If you ask that.
I hope she does cover of maybe edge or motion. Those are the songs I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, this is when you get one more day of craziness and you start sending a Frozen song to Madonna all the time, every day for a month. And at some point, you will have to listen to the song.
Yeah. What's up next?
Or block you.
Either way, you will understand that she saw your message.
Yeah.
No, that's great, guys. That's great. So, just to start closing this, I would like you to know what is the message that you have for whoever haven't listened to you yet.
I want people to also check out those lyrics of Jenny's.
Yeah.
There's some deeper stuff than on average, in my opinion. I can say that because I can, or is there? Yeah, I can say that because I haven't written those, but that might be something that's overlooked.
Yeah.
So definitely check those out.
You're right. And you, Alex?
I agree with Valtteri. The lyrics were like when we were making the newest EP, the lyrics were like the last thing that I was missing before I kind of got a sense of what the feeling of the sound design and all of that should be. And I think that the atmosphere and the lyrics go hand in hand. I don't want to say better than with most bands, but I mean they go hand in hand really well. So I agree with Valtteri. Read the lyrics.
He wanted to say that, but he had to say that he wanted to say. No, but yeah. I'm agree with you. And you, Jenny, what message do you have for whoever listening to this?
I think I was thinking what would be a good message like for right now, and I think I also have to talk about our upcoming EP because it's supposed to be listened as a whole. I would like for everyone, when it's all published, I would like everyone to listen to it from start to finish because that's how we have done. It's like it's supposed to be like a one long song, like but we have just kind of divided it into chapters so that they will make more sense in Spotify. Like so, it's not just one song. 30 minutes but that's how it's supposed to be. And also we have made videos for every single part, so when we get there, when everything is released, you should listen to it from start to finish. And also then we are upping to YouTube like a one big file with all the videos with start to finish, and they all go together and they all go into the story of the EP. So I would really like that people would have the patience to actually enjoy it as one thing.
yeah. That's something really hard right now. Nowadays it's very hard. People just stay 5 seconds and then they move everything. Like everything is at the speed of a finger. That's true. That's a big problem. But for me. You said something really interesting, Valtteri, to listen to the lyrics and pay attention to the lyrics. Why? Because me as a Latin American, as a Mexican, and English is not my first language, I had to study to learn English, even when we are so close to US, that most of the times when we listen to a music or to a song, we just make the following the lyrics, but we don't really know what they say. And when we translate the lyrics, you get so disappointed that it's probably your favorite song, but the lyrics is so silly that you hate the song. But when the lyrics,
it can go either way. It can, if you've been listening some song for years and never checked out the lyrics, it can sort of lift it on another level, or
you hate it, and it goes down. Yes. It sings totally.
yeah, but something usually happens, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so yes, I'm gonna be agree with Valtteri. Like, if you are listening to Rioghan music, please check the lyrics. I already checked the lyrics while I was listening to the song, and that's why it was very interesting when I read that you started writing poetry, and that's something that why I like metal, because nothing is literal. Nothing. I don't like when the song is like, "Please stay with me because I love you, and you are the biggest love of my life." When it's something so straight, I don't like it. You know, it's like, made me think. Made me think. Let me give my own interpretation to the song. If you remove that from me, then I don't like the song. And that's
Yeah,
why.
that's like how it is for me also, and that's also what I really love about releasing music. Like I think that when we have done our job, and then when the song is released to the wilderness, then it's up for everyone to interpret, because I also know, like, singers and musicians who have made songs, and then they are like, no, everyone understood it wrong, that's not what I meant. Now I hate when everyone is making this and this comments about the lyrics. And yeah, but I don't think I like that at all, because I think everyone needs their own interpretation of things, and because you always look at art and you look at stuff from your point of view, that everything you have done at that point in your life matters, and it somehow gets filtered, everything you look. So I think it's very important and very intriguing to also hear from other people what did they think about my lyrics, and what did they think about the song they made them think. And it's interesting.
Yeah, it's like when people tell you, "Why are you watching that TV series, man?" The critics are talking shit about that TV series, and I'm like, I never read the critics, never, because that will put ideas in my mind. I prefer to watch the
Yeah.
TV series, and if I like it, I like it. That's it. I don't care if the critics. I don't care if 90% of the people don't like it, man. I like it, and I love it. That's it. So thank you guys. Thank you for your time. I really wanna tell everybody again. Please check their music. I'm gonna put in the description all the links and everything, so you can easily find them, because I know we are a little bit lazy, and so I'm gonna make it as easy as possible for you guys. So thank you, Jenny, Alex, and Valtteri. It's been an honor, and please, whenever you become huge, remember me and give me another interview.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
No, thank you. And now for you, a heart with horns.
I don't know.
You like that?
I can't do that.
What?
Oh, drops. I do.
Yeah, that is my signature.
Okay.
That's cool.
Just practice it, Alex.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys, and goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.